Good morning everyone, how are we all? I hope we're all doing really well, having a really good day. Today I thought we could go shopping because I've got a holiday coming up. In fact, when you're watching this video, I will be on said holiday and I need to get prepped for that, I need to get packed for it, and I need to go and buy a couple of bits for my holiday. So today we're going to go holiday shopping and I thought I would take you with me. I think I need to get some sun cream, maybe some flip-flops around by the pool, just have a look and see if there's any last minute holiday clothes that I want to add to my wardrobe. I also might even pop to M&S to get some like snacks for the plane and stuff. Like, we are really going all out holiday shopping today, so I thought I would take you with me and we can go on a little holiday prep shopping kind of day, okay? So let's go. Okay, we're going to start with Primark because I feel like this is just the best place to start with. I've already bought this for my holiday, but I love it. It's like a rattan kind of cowboy style hat, and I'm going to a Canadian ranch as part of my holiday, so I feel like this will be perfect for that. £9, and I'm also thinking like round by the pool with a bikini, super cute. They've also got this one, which I quite like as well. More of like a rattan-y one, although I don't know, is that the same? I don't think they are the same. I know this one's £9, so it is like a cowboy hat, but like a rattan, a bit more rattan-y style, and then this is a different one which is like rounded, but I really like this one, which is the one that I got with that on the front. I just think it's going to look so cute. I'm so excited to wear it. Okay, these are the hats in a bit better detail. So that's the more like cowboy style one, and then that's the more like rounded kind of one. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can kind of see them a little bit more easier there. They've also got this one, which is like a black cowboy style one as well. It's like a black version of the brown one that I got. I actually really like that as well. That one is £9. That's actually so nice. I really like the black one with like an all black bikini. That would actually look so good, and I'm not normally like an all black kind of girly, but that I think would look so nice. This would be quite good on holiday. If you don't have loads of luggage and stuff, you could use this as like a makeup bag or something if you're not bringing much makeup with you, like packing wise, like in the suitcase, put your makeup in this and then put that in the suitcase, and then when you get on holiday, take all your makeup out of it, and then you can use this as like a little evening bag. Do you know what I mean? Like kind of 2-in-1 versatile. It's only £10. That one's got a loose thread which doesn't look very good, but I just think that's actually a really lovely bag, like a little bit different, not too big, not too small, but it also comes with a long handle, which I feel like is quite good for being on holiday. Not very holiday related, but I do actually need some more of these socks because I feel like they've literally just all disappeared. Like this kind of length is exactly what I need at the moment, and like for my Birkenstock Bostons, but I literally cannot find any of them, so I'm going to grab a pack of these, which like I said is not holiday related, but I do need them. This to me is a sight of a British girl getting ready to go on holiday. The Primark £1 flip-flops, and they've got some really nice colours in. They've got like, this is giving like iced coffee, and then this is giving like iced matcha. Like that's such a nice olivey green colour. I found I've got a black pair still, but I was going to see if they've got a white, but they don't seem to. They seem to literally have every single colour other than the white ones, and to be fair, they're just going to be like wearing around by the pool, kind of easy to slip on flip-flops. So the ones I got last year I barely wore, so I've still got quite a lot of wear left in them, so I'm just going to bring those ones. But these to me are like the epitome of I'm going on holiday, like I'm going to Primark and I'm picking up my £1 pair of flip-flops. I'm kind of tempted to get some more individual lashes so I can do my own at-home lash extensions, because I've done that before on holiday and it's gone really well. However, last time I did it I didn't love it, and I don't know if it's because I didn't have the right length. So I've got 8 and 10 already. No, I've got 8 and 12, but I don't have 10. But I thought I wanted longer, and they don't have longer than 12, which I've already got. So I don't know whether to pick up a 10. So I've got short, medium and large. I kind of wanted like extra long, you know, I wanted like longer than 12. They've also got like a pack that's got all different sizes in. So you can either buy like one size or like all different sizes together, which is quite good, but I don't know if they're the right lengths for what I want, which is kind of annoying. Okay, I've now found these ones which look a lot better. This is like the whole set, so it's like done it for you. So you've got like, oh my god, yeah, these have got 14 mils in as well. But I don't need all of them, and I don't need the glue. I've got my own glue, but that's only £4, which is so good. Like all you'd need to buy is that, and then you've got like your lashes to do on holiday. But I just want a pack of the 14, but I can't get that, which is really annoying, but they do look really good. I already have one of these as well for £3.50. It's a Sol de Janeiro dupe, and it's like a bronzing, like glowy body oil thing. It smells so nice. I've not used it yet, but I will be taking this with me on holiday. I literally cannot wait to use it. I also feel like it's such a good size, like it's not too big, because sometimes these like body oil things, like this one for example, these are like really huge and really heavy. That one's £4.50 though, and does look really nice. And they've also got this one here as well, which is a body gel like glow oil thing for £4, but this one is the one that I would go for. And they've also got pina colada scented body scrub. That's giving like tree hut, body lotion and a body mist. I bet that would be like the perfect holiday scent, like nice and coconutty, and you can have like the whole range. Oh, what's this as well? a body wash and bubble bath, so you could literally have like the whole range to like smell really nice on holiday. Okay, now for boots, to decide whether I need any toiletries. I think this is the SPF that I'm going to take on holiday with me because it's tinted. So it gives you like a little bit of coverage without having to put any makeup on, and it's SPF 50 as well, which is so good. Although, now I just remembered, I feel like last year they came out with like news articles saying they didn't actually protect your skin enough or something like that. I can't quite remember. So maybe I need to do my research before I decide whether this will be the sun cream I bring on holiday with me for my face or not. This is so good. This is one of my absolute favourites for reapplying SPF throughout the day. So I think you're meant to apply it like every few hours, but I often wear makeup and then I can't like apply a cream like this. So this is perfect because it's a mist and it's like see-through. Like it doesn't mess up your makeup, but you can top up your SPF throughout the day. It's on a third and I've already got it, not on a third, save a third. I've already got one at home, but I don't think I've got much left, so I might pick up another one of them. And I'm also intrigued by this, which I think is new. It's this Super UV stick, but I don't really get what you're meant to use that for because it's not very big. So I'm a bit confused as to like what's the purpose of that. Like, is it for your face? But then if it's for your face, I feel like something like this is better than this. Look at the size of this sun cream. That is huge. Like, that would not be good for taking on holiday. I mean, kind of handy for going down to the pool because you've got a handle on it, but it's absolutely huge. But they do have some other ones. They've got this, which I do kind of want to try, but I've also seen Hawaiian Tropics do like a powder sun cream, which I do also want to try. But this looks quite good as well. Unseen sunscreen stick. To be honest, I kind of want to try all of it. This is the one I was talking about, the Hawaiian Tropics one, the powder of this. I really want to get this because I'm just thinking like I often get shiny throughout the day, especially if I'm using like skin tints or like Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I feel like that's my kind of go-to holiday makeup, like lightweight but a little bit of a tint. But then I feel like with those things throughout the day, they do go quite shiny. So having a powder that's also an SPF just to like top up throughout the day is really good, so I'm gonna get that. I've also noticed that a lot of the sun cream stuff at the moment is on save a third, which is so good. So if you're going on holiday anytime soon, I'd recommend coming to Boots like now, because everything like this 20% off, like all the sun cream seems to be having offers on at the moment. So definitely come to Boots and stock up whilst you can. I got this the other day and this is so handy for like on holiday. It's a moisturiser but it's got SPF in it and it gives you the right amount, like the perfect dose. Like, so when you twist it, you get the right amount that you need for every day, because apparently like 90% of people or something don't apply the right amount of SPF. So like on holiday, low maintenance, all you've got to do is twist it and put it on, then you know you've got the right amount of coverage, you're not going to damage your skin. And they've got sensitive, normal and oily to combination skin. It's $21.99, so it's not the cheapest, but for like no hassle on holiday, like it's a 2-in-1 moisturiser and SPF, and you just have to literally twist it and you know you've got the right amount. I feel like that is so good. I've never seen this brand before or heard of it. It's called Naked Sundays and they've got 10% off at the moment, and the packaging kind of drew me in. It seems to be like a sun cream brand because they've got loads of different like forms of SPF. They've got like a lip oil with SPF 50, clear and glow sun stick. It's quite pricey though, it's all like £25, but I've actually never heard of it, so I don't know if it's any good. This is so good from Boots. They've got like a set which comes with like a little like reusable like makeup travel bag type thing for all your toiletries, and it's got like all different like sun creams in and after suns. It's £29. And the Sultan like Boots sun cream, we used this as a family for years and it was so good. Like my mum did loads of research into it and it's actually really good. So even though it's Boots' own brand, it's meant to be a really good sun cream, and that's actually so good, like a whole pack. All you've got to do is just come into Boots and grab that, no faffing around. That's actually really smart. I've seen everyone talking about this at the moment, the Kylie skin tint. I feel like this would be such a good holiday makeup product as well, like a lightweight skin tint. The only problem is I don't know what shade to get, and I don't know if I'd want to get a tan shade for holiday or a more normal shade for like day to day. Hand sanitizer is such a must for me. Like on the plane I'm constantly applying it, and this one, there's something about the packaging I just kind of love. I also love Soap and Glory, and it's coconut and vanilla scented, which I feel like is the perfect kind of like holiday, like I'm going on holiday, I'm on the plane, I want to eat my snacks, I don't want to like have all the bacteria on my hands, kind of hand sanitizer, if that makes sense. I'm so intrigued by this. It's a whole body deodorant and it's like a balm type thing. It's on save a third. The smells aren't my favourite, but I quite like the idea of that because you can put it anywhere. Like it says pits, boobs, feet and beyond. Like I don't think I'd put it on my feet, but maybe like, you know, a really hot day and you get like sweaty under boob, which is just so unpleasant. I'm kind of tempted to try this to like put on there and see what it's like, if you know what I mean. Like it looks like, I don't know if I can show you. It's like a weird balm kind of thing. It's quite a good idea though, I feel like. So I think I'm going to get that just to try it. I love the Aveeno moisturisers, and I've seen a lot of people talk about this body oil spray at the moment, and it's on Advantage card, so I'm kind of tempted to try it so that I can like put this on when I finish sunbathing. to like moisturise my skin. I kind of want to get that. I don't need any travel minis because I've got such a big like suitcase to be able to bring with me. However, I can't help but look at them because they're just so cute. Like I love them so much. Look at this, like mini Bioderma, so cute. They've also got this in the mini section, like a cooling eye mask, which I feel like would be so nice on the plane. These are the vitamins everyone's saying are a dupe of the Lemmy ones, but I don't know if they sell Lemmy in Canada, but I'm going to try and get them because I'd rather get them than these ones. I've just put this back because I thought I'd look on Superdrug to see how much it is in Superdrug, and it's so much cheaper. It's half price there, so it's only £8.40, whereas here it's only a third off. I mean, it's still a good price. You're saving £5.67, but in Superdrug it's literally half that price, so I'm going to go there and get it instead. Okay, now for Superdrug to get that little powder sun cream thing. This is so good. I love this for like a tanning butter. It's got beta carotene in, and it's also got SPF 8, but I still put sun cream on underneath it. But I've got pretty much like probably like 2/3, 3/4 full tub at home, so I don't think I need another one, but this is really good. Like I cannot recommend this enough. I also really like the oil, but they don't seem to have it in here. I love this for being on holiday. It's just like a water spray, but like on the plane to just freshen your skin. I love it. And then these for like if it's really, really hot. I used to be obsessed with these as like a little cooling spray. They're so good. Okay, here it is, but it doesn't have a price tag. Like literally everything else has a price tag other than this, but I'm hoping it will still be cheaper than Boots. I feel like the website price should be accurate, so I'm going to get this. It was cheaper to buy that sun cream in Superdrug. It was like £8.40 or something, so I'm so glad I did that. Okay, next up I'm going to go to Waterstones because I love sitting around by a pool, reading a book on holiday, and I maybe kind of want to get like a series or something because I'm away for 3.5 weeks, so I could get through quite a lot of books in that time. I've already read It Ends With Us, but I could get It Starts With Us because I've been like, I don't know, sometimes with books I hold off reading them, like if I know I'm going to like it. I don't know what, maybe I don't know what I'm waiting for, like maybe I am just waiting for holiday, so I don't know whether to get that, but then I kind of want to get like a 3-part series or something because like I said, I'm away for a while, so I feel like I could get through quite a few books, and if I get like a trilogy or something, it could be quite nice to just sit and read the whole thing in one go, like on holiday, so that's definitely a contender. I think I'll buy most of my books on Kindle just because A, they're lighter and they take up obviously like no room, and B, they're also cheaper, but I do also love having a physical book, especially when I'm sunbathing, so I might get one like actual book and then the rest buy on Kindle. I've seen a lot of people talk about this. I've got no idea what it's about, but I've heard a lot of people rave about it, and this looks like it's a 3-parter and quite a good like chunky book, so this definitely could, I say it could be an option. I've never even, like, I don't even know what it's about. I don't know if it just sounds a little bit like cliche. Like I'm not really good with like airy fairy romance books. I find them a bit cringy and like unrealistic, and I don't know if that's going to be a bit like that, but it is a 3-parter and I have heard good things about it. Maybe I need to like, I might read some reviews online later, and then if I am going to buy this, I'll probably buy the 3 of them on Kindle anyway, so I could do a bit of research when I get home to find out what it's actually about, and then maybe buy like an individual book on its own as an actual book. I feel like that's probably the best option. This is one of the best book series, in fact probably the best book series I've ever read, The Seven Sisters. My mum got me onto it, and then I've got a few people onto it because it's so good. It's 7 different books, actually I think it might be 8 now because I think they've got The Seven Sisters now. And then they've also got, they've got The Dad. They are really thick, chunky books, and I read them on Kindle, so I didn't actually realise how big they were, but they are so good. Like, if you're looking for a good long book series, I cannot recommend these enough. They are really, really good. I'm going to say something really controversial here, but I've read both these 2 books that were absolutely raved about, and I didn't think they were that good. Like, they were okay, but I really don't get the hype. Like, I don't understand why they've got so much attention, because I feel like there are so many other books out there that are so much better than these that don't have the attention, and I know that's controversial, but I'm going to go and say it. Jodi Picoult is one of my favourite authors, but they only seem to have 2 of her books here, and this one, I think I've actually read both of them, so that's kind of annoying because I know she's got a lot more, and I kind of wanted to see what my options were with that because I feel like she's a strong contender for like my physical book for holiday, but they've only got 2 options, so that won't be happening. I know this book is meant to be amazing and I've not read it yet, but my brother's girlfriend has got the physical book, so it seems a bit stupid for me to buy it when I could literally just borrow it off her. But I also do kind of want to read it on holiday because I know it's meant to be amazing, and I want to read a book on holiday that is so good. I kind of want to try one day when I'm by the pool to like read one book in a whole sitting, and I feel like that one I definitely could do because it's not too long, but at the same time it just seems like a waste of money buying it when I could literally borrow it off her. Okay, maybe this should be the book that I get because it's called Death and Croissants and it's in the crime section, and I love a crime book. It's also got like a little thing there about it. Like I said, I don't really like airy fairy light romance books that are really unrealistic, but like a crime book, like a thriller, is a little bit of me. and it's got croissants on, so maybe I feel like this could potentially be the one. This is the book that I'm reading at the moment and I'm loving it, like I'm really enjoying it. So like this is the kind of style and genre of book that I love, so I kind of want something a little bit like this because I'm really like engrossed in this, and I want to have a book on holiday that I like can't put down. Do you know what I mean? Like the type of book that you just want to sit there and read and you don't want to put it down, because I'll actually have time to read it and I don't have to put it down, if you know what I mean. So that's why I want like a really good gripping book. So something like this is what I'm on the hunt for. I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I saw this and it kind of sucked me in. I've picked it up and it is huge, like it is a doorstop of a book. And I've read the back and it sounds kind of good, so I'm kind of tempted by this. Like I've never heard it before, but it's a really long book, which I kind of feel like I need for my holiday. However, this is definitely a book that I will buy on a Kindle and not buy physically, because that would literally take up half my suitcase. Like that is literally such a thick, heavy book. So that's definitely a Kindle one, but it's definitely a contender for like one of my holiday reads. This is completely different to what I would normally go for. Do You Dream of Terror 2? But I've just read the blurb. It's like an astronaut based book and I'm actually kind of intrigued by it. Like it sounds really interesting. And fun fact, when I was younger I wanted to be an astronaut really randomly. I think it's because I went to the NASA Space Centre when I went to Orlando for a holiday, and I think that maybe made me want to be an astronaut. I don't think I actually did want to be one. I think it was just having the freeze-dried ice cream from the NASA Space Centre that made me want to be one. But I am kind of intrigued by this. Again, the cover kind of sucked me in, but now I've read the blurb, I am kind of interested in that. I might go home and read the reviews to see what people say about it and then potentially give that a go. I feel like it's nice to try something different sometimes. Now this is also an option, which obviously everyone is raving about at the moment, A Court of Thorn and Roses. However, I just don't know if it's a bit of me, like this fantasy kind of dragons. I don't know if it's got dragons in, but I know it's like that kind of thing. I'm just not really into it, like Harry Potter, all that stuff. I don't like it. I don't like unrealistic things like that. So I don't know if I'm going to like it. However, it's a series. It's meant to be really good and I feel like it's a good like holiday read. So I don't know. I just don't know if it's a little bit of me. Like I don't know if I'm just going to be like, what even is it about? I don't even know, but I've just heard so much about it, but I just don't know if this fantasy world is for me. Okay, I have now seen it. They've got like a black limited edition version with black pages. Now that's a bit of me. Like I prefer that to all the colours and stuff. That just looks so classy to me, so that is now a little bit more tempting. I've just seen it's to celebrate the 10-year anniversary. I didn't even realise it'd been out that long. Like, why is it suddenly so hyped up when it's been out that long? I don't know, but they've got like the whole range in the black and silver, which I love. Okay, now for Marks and Spencer to get some holiday little plain snacks. We're also going to do like a British hamper of like dairy milk, custard creams and stuff, because we're going out to Canada to stay with family friends who are British but they moved to Canada, so we want to bring them some like British bits over, so I'm going to get some bits in here for that as well. I feel like these are an absolute must, and I'm also going to get a pack of these because I feel like custard creams are a very British thing, and these being chocolate coated custard creams, I don't feel like they would have had them before. I'm also going to get some shortbread as well. I'm going quite heavy on the biscuits at the moment, but I feel like shortbread is such a classic. I'm going to get a pack of chocolate covered pretzels for the plain because I absolutely love these. I feel like the blonde fudge bites sound nice, and so do the cookie dough ones, but I just don't know if they're going to be a little bit sickly, whereas these I know that I love. I also like the peanut butter caramel ones, but they don't seem to have them, and I also try and avoid nuts on planes just in case. According to Google, jam isn't really much of a thing in Canada, and they're obviously not going to have British strawberry jam. So I think I'm going to get that for the little hamper. I also did consider honey, but I don't know about the rules of bringing honey in, because I know some countries are a little bit funny about honey, which is a little bit of a rhyme. I'm like Dr. Zeus. Oh, that sounds nice. Yorkshire Crunch heather honey. But I know some countries don't like honey being brought in for some reason, so I don't want to risk it. I would bring them a Colin the Caterpillar, but I feel like that is not going to transport very well on a 9-hour flight, and I also feel like it's going to take up loads of room. And then I don't know whether to get them the mini ones, but I don't know if they're going to taste very nice by the time I get there. So I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. Like I'm shopping a few days early, you know, and then by the time I get there, it's a couple of days of travelling, so I don't know if they're still going to be any good. Of course, a British staple, some Percy Pigs. Is a walnut whip British? I feel like that's quite a British thing. I don't know if that's a bit niche, like not many people like these, I feel like, so I don't know if that's a risky idea to get, but I kind of still want to just get them. I was going to get this because obviously Yorkshire puddings are such a British thing, but then I realised it's literally just like flour and you can just make it anyway, no matter the country you're in, because everywhere's going to have flour and eggs. So I thought it was a good idea, but actually it's very unnecessary. Okay, this is what I've got so far, and then I think I'm going to go to Tesco to get like Heinz and like branded things like that. And now for home bargains for a random array of things like toiletries, plain snacks, that kind of thing. Okay, we have all the tan stuff. I think I'm going to get one of these, scalp protection, because I've burnt my scalp so many times before, so I feel like this is quite a good thing to prevent me, like especially if I've got a slick back. We don't want that middle parting burning because that's sore. I've had a sore scalp before when I burnt it and it's not fun. So I think I might get that one. £2.29 instead of £7.29. I can't see any others. That seems to be the only one, like scalp thing they've got, so I think I might get that one. I also love this, the fast tanning oil, but I've already got one of these at home, and I've also got the butter, but this is so good from Malibu. It's only £3.49 in here, and this is so good for getting a tan, like I cannot recommend it more. I don't think I actually need any sun cream. I think I've already got some, but this is such a good price in here, £5.99 instead of £14.99. So if you're looking for Hawaiian Tropic or his Buin, I don't know how you say that. I've heard this one's meant to be really good. I've never used it before, but they've got a 50+ one. And it's so much cheaper in here than it is in Boots. They've got all the Sol de Janeiro dupes in for £2.99, and this scent to me, like the yellow one, this to me just smells like holiday. They've also got an oil as well, which I feel like would be quite good to put on like after you've tanned, to try and prolong your tan and keep your body nice and hydrated. That one's the honey coconut one, which actually smells delicious, so I'm kind of tempted to get that. This is my favourite moisturiser though, the Aveeno one. It is so good. It's vanilla and oat scent. It's £3.79 and it's so moisturising. Like I cannot recommend this enough. It's my favourite moisturiser ever. Like for my body, this is so good. And if you want to be keeping your tan and prolonging it, you need to be moisturising every day. So I don't know if to get this. I can't remember if I've got one or not, but I do definitely want something like when I come in from sunbathing, I can put it on to help keep me nice and moisturised, to stop my skin from flaking, which is disgusting, but that's just how it happens, you know. I obviously won't be taking this on holiday with me because it's absolutely huge, but I like to get this one because it's so much better value. It's a huge micellar water, and then I'm just going to decant it to go on holiday, and I'm running out of it, so I need to get a new one. And then, like I said, I'll just decant it into like a travel bottle for going away. These are quite good for the plain, only 49p, little under eye patches. I feel like a little bit of like self-care, skincare on the aeroplane, especially because it's so drying with all their aircon. Like it's so hydrating. It's quite a nice little like pre-holiday, you know, like when you're on the way on holiday, a little bit of self-care on the plane. I love that. I've already got one of these, but these are so handy for travelling because they come in a little case and they're so small. They're only £4.99 in here, which is so good. They're normally £12, so if you want like a travel razor, get this one because it's really, really good, and it's so much cheaper in here than it is in Boots and Superdrug. I don't need a suitcase, but if I did, that one is actually so nice. I can't believe that's in Home Bargains. That is so nice, like the beige with the faux leather like brown detailing on it. That is so good. 360 wheels, strong and durable, push button, got a lock built into it. Oh my god, I think it's only £29.99. They've also got a large one as well for £49.99. That is actually so good, I can't get over that. These are only £19.99 for these cool boxes. I paid like £50 for one that looks pretty much identical to this. Like that is such a good price. And that like peachy pink yellow, not yellow, where did I get yellow from? That like peachy kind of colour, that is so nice. Pastel is the word I was looking for, not yellow. £19.99 for that. I actually can't get over that. That is so good. Okay, apparently Home Bargains sell Lay's now, which is really getting me in the mood for holiday. The cheese flavour isn't really giving. I want like the green ones, I can't remember what they are, but the fact I can see Lay's is really getting me in the holiday spirit. Okay, now for Tesco, which is very random for a holiday, come shop with me, but it's for my little England hamper thingy. I feel like these are a must, like I can't not get them. I'm going to buy some mushy peas, which I personally don't like, but I'm thinking like fish and chips. I feel like that's a good option. Okay, this is an absolute must. Giant bar of dairy milk, and it's on Carb Card, which we love. I'm also going to get some buttons, some Whispers, and some Crunchy Rocks. And I'm going to get an extra bag of buttons for me to have on the plane. It's hard to remember what they have over there and what they don't have, but I don't think they have squashies, and I feel like these are quite a good one to get. I also don't think they have fruit pastels. I feel like that's quite a British thing. I feel like a Tunnocks tea cake is a classic, so I'm going to get them. Get some wagon wheels as well. I think Jammy Dodgers are British and are also a classic. Digestives I feel like are a must. And everything that I want is on offer today. It's perfect. They have a cute little box of digestives, so I'm going to get them because I feel like they look nicer as like a little hamper gift thing. I feel like this is British and it's also quite lightweight and stuff, so good for travelling. I consider getting Biscoff, but apparently according to Walmart Canada they actually have it there. I've also realised that when I typed in Canada jam, it didn't come up because they call it jelly over there, so they might actually have strawberry jam and stuff over there quite frequently, but they won't have the British strawberry M&S one, so it's fine. I was going to get some squash because I know it's super British, but I just don't think I can travel with that. Like, it's so heavy that I just don't think that's going to work with my suitcase. I'm going to get a HP, and I'm also going to grab a ketchup as well. For some reason, I seem to remember they don't have gravy granules over there. I don't really think that's a thing. I'm just trying to think of like all the British things like beans on toast, Sunday roast, things like that. Trying to remember what they don't have over there and trying to think what they would have in like a British aisle in a supermarket like we have American, and I don't think they have gravy granules, so I think I'm going to get them. I know Marmite is a really obvious one, but they don't like Marmite, so I'm not obviously going to bother getting that. I'm trying to think of things they can't get that are classic British and won't take up loads of room / weight in the suitcase, and it's quite hard because I've been to Canada twice before, but I just can't remember like what they have and what they don't have. Okay, I feel like tea is like a really obvious one, like a good one to get, but I'm the worst person to buy tea because I absolutely hate the stuff, like I despise it, so I don't know what's good. And I hear people talk about Yorkshire tea, so I think I might just get a box of this. I don't know, this could be a really bad choice and you might be screaming at your screens, but I literally have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to tea. Or do I get a classic English breakfast from Twinings? Is that a bit fancier? I feel like that looks nicer for a hamper, but it's not as big, and I don't really know. I feel like you either love Yorkshire tea or you hate it. I don't really know. Like, I know my mum doesn't like it, but I know most people do, so now I'm a bit like on the fence. I think I'm gonna go with this one purely because I'm just thinking storage wise in the suitcase, this is gonna be a lot better. Oh my god, I'm fuming. It's so much cheaper in here than it is in Boots. I can't remember how much I paid in Boots. It was £3 something, but it's £2 here in Tesco. That is literally so annoying. I hate when that happens. They have these on offer in Tesco, 2 for £9.50, which is quite good, but now I've seen that like all black cover, I kind of want that one. Okay, we are done. This is the finished bag. I've got the M&S stuff in the car as well, but I'll show you a little combination once I'm home. It's basically loads of Cadbury things, which is what I would personally want. Like if I emigrated, I would miss these, so this is what I would want. Okay, I'm home and I thought I'd give you a haul of all of the things that I got. So first up, I got the Hawaiian Tropic like powder SPF thing like I spoke about, and then I also got this Calypso Scalp Protection SPF spray thingy-majiggy, because SPF is obviously very important anyway, but especially when I'm going on holiday. And then I'm literally so annoyed about this, the Shore Body deodorant. I don't think there was much of a price difference. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I just know that it was cheaper in Tesco, but literally when I was in Boots, I googled it on Superdrug to see if it was cheaper there, like I did with the Hawaiian Tropics thing, and they didn't sell it in Superdrug, so I was like, cool, I'll just buy it in Boots. I just assumed that Boots was the only place that would sell it. I wouldn't have thought that Tesco would have sold it and Superdrug didn't. Does that make sense? But anyway, I got that. So I'm not going to use this on my armpits, I don't think. I'm going to use normal deodorant on my armpits, but this I thought could be good for like under boob sweat and just horrible, you know, things like that. But that is the reality of it being hot. I also saw a little while ago on TikTok, I think last year, Olivia Atwood put deodorant on her upper lip to stop the upper lip sweat. I don't know if this would work for that, whether this would break me out on my face or not, but it's worth a try, and it's got 0% aluminium in, so I got that. And then I also just got another one of my micellar cleansing water. Kind of not really for holiday, I needed this anyway, but like I said, I'm going to decant it. But it did, I don't know if it's got a hole in it, you know, because it was leaking all over my car seat, but it's like sealed up. I can't work out where it's leaking from, but I suppose that's what you get when you buy things in Home Bargains. And then I didn't end up buying a book because I couldn't decide, and I didn't want to buy it like rushing to making a decision and regret it. So I'm either going to order one on Amazon because I've still got a couple of days, so I can order one on Prime, or I do kind of want to have a physical book like I said, so I think I will buy a physical book, and then the rest I can buy on Prime, which I can always buy when I'm out there. I just need to decide what book I'm going to get. And then there wasn't really any clothes or anything, to be fair, not that I needed any. Like I wasn't really going out shopping for clothes. I did buy my socks actually. I forgot to put them in the bag. They were in the Primark bag. I just got some trainer socks and that was literally all I got in Primark. But yeah, I wasn't really shopping for clothes because I feel like I've already got like my summer clothes already. But if there was anything that I saw that I liked, I was going to get it, but there wasn't. So didn't get any thing like that. And now for the food bits. There is a lot of stuff here, but what I'm thinking is I'm going to bring like a hand luggage suitcase out there, basically with this stuff in, other than the liquids, because obviously that won't work, but like have that sort of space for this, because then when I get to Canada, take all that stuff out, then I'll have a big hand luggage suitcase empty for buying stuff in Canada to bring home with me. I feel like that's really smart. So that is the thought process. So first up, giant bar of dairy milk. That's already snapped, which is kind of annoying, but the likelihood that I would get this giant bar of dairy milk to Canada in one piece without it snapping is very unlikely, and it doesn't really matter. So I got that. I then got the M&S Outrageously Chocolatey Milk Chocolate Biscuit Rounds. I ended up getting a lot of biscuits. I didn't really realise, but I feel like biscuits are quite a British thing. And I just felt like these were a classic. And then I got chocolate coated custard creams because I felt like custard creams are classic. Add chocolate on it, even better. And then I got digestives because I felt like you can't not have digestives if you're doing a British hamper. Shortbread as well. And then some Tunnocks tea cakes because, again, I feel like these are definitely British, aren't they? I don't know. You know, like when I was walking around, they're actually Irish, I believe, or Scottish. We've got a Scottish address on here and an Irish address, but not an English. When I was walking around Tesco, it made me question everything. Like, is that British? Can you get that in Canada? Because obviously some things you can get in various different countries and I couldn't really remember. So hopefully I've done a good job at getting things that you can't get in Canada / are really expensive because they're imported or whatever. I got some British strawberry preserve. What's conserve? I've just made that up. Strawberry jam, basically. That's just a fancy M&S way of saying it. Some bits of Whisper and some milk chocolate buttons and some Crunchy Rocks. And then I also got some milk chocolate buttons for me for the plain. Jammy Dodgers, Angel Delight, English breakfast tea, Percy Pigs, a British staple, Wagon Wheels, some mushy peas for the fish and chips vibes, and some gravy granules for roast dinner vibes. Beans, 2 cans. I don't know whether we'll bring 2 cans because they're quite big, but they were on offer, so I thought I'd get 2 cans of Heinz beans. And then I got some ketchup. This had me questioning whether you can get Heinz. You know what? I think you can. This had me questioning. This was one of the things I was really unsure on. Can you get Heinz all year round? Or not all year round, worldwide? I feel like you can, but then on here, it's got something about the Queen being Queen approved. She's dead. I don't actually know, but I'm questioning everything now. You know when you doubt yourself? Even if you can get this in Canada, even if this is not British, who doesn't love a bit of ketchup? Do you know what I mean? And then I got HP, which I was certain that this is British because it's got Big Ben on it. And if Big Ben isn't British, then I don't know what is. So I got that. And then I got some walnut whips. These were really random, but I just saw them and I was like, that to me screams British. That to me seems like a rogue thing that no other country is going to have wanted to jump on the bandwagon of and stock. So I actually have no words as to why I got the walnut whips really, but we have walnut whips. And then I got some sweets. I just got some drumstick squashies and some fruit pastels. And that is everything that I got. I feel like that's quite a good hamper, you know. I feel like I'd be quite happy with that, I feel like. So basically, the main bit of my holiday shopping was buying British foods to bring out there. But I'm not mad about it. I actually really enjoyed doing that. Although it was slightly stressful trying to think what is British. I feel like I did quite a good job. Bearing in mind I'm trying to think of things that will won't take up too much space in the suitcase, won't be too heavy, won't get me arrested when I land in Canada, because I'm trying to bring in honey or something like that, which I'm sure there are some regulations on, so I didn't want to risk it. But yes, that was it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed coming shopping with me. I am going to film this bra. It's really annoying. I put my the bra I normally wear of this I put in the wash, so I've had to put a different bra on today, which is a new one, and it definitely doesn't work with this top because it kept showing my bra all day and it was really frustrating me, so I do apologise for that. Anyway, I am going to film a pack and prep with me for holiday in a couple of days time, so I don't think that's gone live yet. I think that might be, I can't remember how I've planned my videos because obviously I'm going to be away. I've planned what's going live when, and I don't know when it's going live because I can't remember, but that will be coming soon, so make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on that. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you at some point soon with another one. Bye!